Hey friends, I hope you have a wonderful day, and this time I'm gonna be reacting to Lewis Hamilton versus Ferrari. Yeah, I think this is gonna be interesting. So yeah, let's check it out.
Ferrari is a team that keeps getting faster in all the wrong places. They were so quick it only took them 4 years to mentally destroy Sebastian Vettel, then just 3 years to ruin Fernando Alonso, another 3 to ruin Felipe Massa, just 2 short years to stress out Carlos and
Why he has no hair, first of all. Did he shave his head at one point? I haven't seen him without hair.
fire him, a single season to give Charles Leclerc PTSD, and now just 2 races to traumatize Lewis Hamilton. Ferrari is so talented, they made Lewis's already receding hairline recede even more. His barber is gonna be cutting nothing but thoughts and prayers. And this all has to do with aura farming. Aura farming is the act of trying to look cool or badass to build aura moments. It's done a lot of times in F1.
Although he looks good in red.
Verstappen pitting on the second to last lap in Austria 2023 to get an extra point. Kimi Raikkonen not swerving. These are unintentional aura farms that work. But there's also a lot of times where it goes wrong.
Yeah!
Aston Martin hyping themselves up in 2024 only to kiss barriers. The McLaren-Honda partnership in 2015 just to be slower than watching paint dry. Sergio Perez saying he can beat Verstappen in 2023 only to be beat by Red Bull instead. And finally, Ferrari posting the hardest Lewis Hamilton photos only to get crushed in just 2 races. Now, I don't usually speak about Lewis too often. If you say one wrong thing about him, Team LH would maul you alive, so you're better off running. Usually they would say things like, actually he has 106 wins, not 105. Respect the name. Jeez. When's the last time you took a shower? But essentially, in Lewis's first 2 races for Ferrari, he went through hell immediately. That included getting out-qualified by Williams. Engineers so slow, it makes you think Ferrari are hiring the disabled, then eventually getting a sprint win, only to be crucified in the race. Also, funny detail in China, Lewis said the car was perfect in the sprint, only for Ferrari to change the setup and make it worse.
From the sprint race, we made these changes and the car was terrible after that.
Like, why? Why are you sabotaging him? Oh, you don't want to win? That doesn't make sense.
As I've said, the Ferrari experience is just we are so back, it's so over on repeat. And this is just the crust of the pizza. It is well known that Ferrari drivers have to go through the 5 stages of grief in order to fully convert into the team. It's like a cult initiation ritual. This is their version of baptism. For example, Charles Leclerc, 2019, denial.
I am stupid.
2020, anger. 2021, bargaining.
Fuck, I'm so disappointed.
2022, depression. And 23, acceptance.
I don't think anymore now. I stopped thinking a long time ago.
Now this transformation
Haven't seen that, but okay, it kind of makes sense.
happened throughout 5 painful years. But for Lewis, he experienced all 5 stages of Ferrari grief
In one
half
day?
a season.
Oh.
But before we get into that,
I thought in one day, in one race.
now back to Lewis's stages of grief. Let me break it down for you. Stage 1, denial. In Miami, Ferrari finished behind Williams. Charles was dead inside, but Lewis was hyped. I mean, look at that smile.
Yeah. His eyes as well. It's not just like his mouth is smiling. His eyes are smiling too. Like,
poor, untraumatized man refusing to believe P8 is disappointing and that he was driving a car that looked like an eraser. I mean, just look at Charles. There is no light in those eyes.
Yeah.
That shiny thing you see there, that was done by the makeup team. Then stage 2, anger.
By the light.
A month later, Lewis finished P6 in Spain after he got overtaken by Hulkenberg in a jelly bean, and he was not having it.
What do you take from this triple header as a whole? How much have you learned about the car?
Honestly, if I was
Okay. Okay. Hulkenberg. It's not like he is bad driver. It's not that, but like Lewis and Hulkenberg. Wow.
in a Ferrari, I'd be pissed too if a pickle overtook me. Stage 3, bargaining. As soon as race 10, Lewis was just happy with anything above P10.
I'm really, really grateful, so I'll definitely take it.
Stage 4,
We can see he lost his, I don't know, his light, his energy, everything. He looked so bad. Where he was hopeful and cheerful almost and happy, and it's already gone. For how long he's signing the papers? He signed the papers. Can he run away from them? Like, I remember that everybody was kind of surprised, that he will go to Ferrari, and that he probably has a good support.
I don't even have to say much, just watch this.
It's incredibly painful. It's turning out to be a pretty bad weekend so far. I don't know.
And now stage 5, acceptance. In Hungary, Lewis qualified 13th, but he was
When are you putting like this video together? It makes me sad. He's so cool. I like him. Like, I want to start to cry in his place. Oh my god.
battling Max Verstappen for P11 and P12, while his teammate was 4th. And just like that,
Ooh.
the Ferrari initiation was complete.
I'm just useless.
So say again?
I'm just useless.
So that isn't obviously the
It
case.
clearly
You're not.
is.
What?
Oh my god.
Terrible.
Yup,
Run! Wherever. Just out of it. Away from Ferrari. Just please do.
this team actually managed to get a 7-time world champion to call himself useless. It's official, Scuderia Ferrari screws over 40-year-olds harder than insurance companies. But now let me put on my detective glasses and find who's responsible for Lewis's mental breakdowns. And one name that kept popping up was Riccardo Adami, a man amongst the most incompetent race engineers in Formula 1. And notice how they're all wearing red. See, Riccardo, no, not the cool Riccardo, is Lewis's new race engineer, and here's a list of some of his best works. He once told Carlos to box while he was fighting Perez.
Carlos box, speed confirmed. Not now.
Why were they telling him to pit?
He takes 7 business days to think of a strategy.
What happened? We're not ready. Wake up, guys, come on.
Gave Carlos the wrong tires in a heavily wet race.
Repeat, these are not new Inter. Which Inter is this? Hello?
Gave us an iconic line, which also means we don't know what we're doing.
We are checking. We are checking that. Okay, we are checking. We are just checking. We are checking. We are checking now.
And repeated the same instructions to Lewis over and over again.
K1, we are close. K1, available.
Yes, I know. Lead me to it, please.
Soft 9, suggested.
What is K1 though? I don't know.
Soft 9.
Stop talking to me while I'm in freaking battle, man. Jeez.
You're repeating yourself, you know that? You're repeating yourself.
You're repeating yourself. You're repeating yourself.
Dude.
You know, no.
At this point, I'm convinced Riccardo Adami is just so stupid. Ferrari
Can you just fire him or something? Or all the Ferrari team? And pick someone new? New ones. A lot of. What is wrong? It's not okay.
Ferrari hired him for tax relief. I also had high hopes for Brian Buzzi, who replaced Charles's former disgrace of an assistant, Xavi, only to end up just as bad.
Must be my cum.
Like, this is how I imagine a
Sorry, what? Sorry, what? What the hell is going on? No.
Ferrari engineer answering an F1 strategy quiz on the internet.
It's not a fucking walrus, right? No, it's clearly fucking not!
And yes, it does get worse than this. In Monaco 2025, Lewis got pissed at Adami for taking ages to decide on strategy.
You're not answering the question. That doesn't really matter, yes.
But when Lewis spoke again, Adami just ignored him.
Are you upset with me or something?
All I have to
No! Are you seriously? Is he a child? Just go retire and go away. Please do. Can someone can fire him? No.
to say is, Ferrari, if y'all need a replacement, I got you. I would be a great engineer. No, you won't. Who said that? But this battle thankfully isn't one-sided. Lewis still fights back with the little soul he has left. He got P4 in Imola and Silverstone, races even Charles struggled in, so he's still able to perform. It's just much more challenging when you have a team that's constantly fucking you in the ass. Ferrari oppresses people of color more than Drive to Survive oppresses accurate storytelling. Ideally, Ferrari should be the least of Lewis and Charles's problems. There's still McLaren, Max Verstappen, V-Carb, Mercedes, Aston Martin, teams all over the place that are hungry for wins, and Ferrari is just busy debating on whether pineapple belongs on pizza. Also, it's clear that Lewis jumped to Ferrari because of Freddy Teddy Vasseur, who is also struggling with rumors of him getting fired whenever the team underperforms.
And doesn't that look absolutely epic, that Ferrari?
It's beyond human comprehension why the Tifosi would always switch their team principles as if that was gonna work the other 5 fucking times they did it.
What the fuck are you looking for? There's no pot of gold down there. Are you adjusting the seat, really? That's been your fucking problem the whole time, the seat height. So now you have it, right?
And the more you look at it, you'll see that Ferrari is actually quite similar to Red Bull. They replace staff every time, they take decades to get rid of the actual problems, have golden boys they would lose their left nutsacks for, and traumatizes their drivers. Ferrari and Red Bull are two dumpsters racing against each other to see who's the smellier one, only to get hit by cars, flattened by a giant, struck with lightning, and crushed by a fucking satellite. But speaking about Ferrari's golden boy Chuck Leclerc, he's also an obstacle for Lewis, but not in the way.
Chuck? Chuck? Since when he is a Chuck? Charles? No? What?
You think Charles can be a rival, but at the end of the day, he and Lewis are going through the same trauma together. They are nothing but emotional support buddies.
So we were in bed, not in the same bed.
So there's no
What? What was that? When was it? Where could I see it? What?
rivalry. It's test subject 1 and test subject 2 to see who can survive in a shit team the longest. And you want to know why Lewis's positivity has been dropping rapidly this season? Well, look at his teammate. In Miami, Charles crashed before the race started, even his mechanics were stunned. Then in Silverstone, he went lawn mowing for 50 laps, crashed into Carlos, and Ferrari pitted him for mediums on a wet track. Typical. And in Hungary, Ferrari was so bad, Charles gave him a whole fucking essay. So how is Lewis supposed to stay positive when Charles looks like this? And you can't even blame him. So you could imagine the look on my face when I see these incredible geniuses from the Team LH fanbase claiming that Ferrari is sabotaging Lewis. Like, what are you on about? Ferrari does not have the facilities to sabotage shit. And it's not sabotage, it's incompetence. Also, if Ferrari were to plan a perfect sabotage, they've only ever done that to themselves. And what makes you think Ferrari's gonna go, oh, let's sabotage Lewis, the guy we paid $100 million to sign?
Oh! 100 million! Oh my god! Whoa!
Plus, as an extra nail in the coffin that's already been filled with 50
Screw.
other
It's a screw. It's not a nail. It's a screw.
nails, here's a fun stat. From 2008 to 2025, Ferrari had double DNFs in 9 of those years. That brings them to a yearly double DNF chance of 52.97%, just 19% less than the car abusers Williams. And it's thanks to races like Zandvoort 2025, which started with Max
Williams are car abusers since when? Okay.
Verstappen overtaking Bottolo Norris despite going on the grass. Then Lewis Hamilton crashes the car with only himself to blame. Looks like the Ferrari makeup team is also gonna have to work on his eyes. Then Carlos Sainz gets a death penalty for touching Liam Lawson. Charles overtakes George like how George would overtake George.
He just fully turned into me.
But 20 laps later, Charles was then taken out by Kimi Antonelli, who probably had his Italian citizenship revoked after that. As Ferrari receives yet another double DNF, and Charles sits on the grass for the rest of the race.
I remember this one. This was painful. This was seriously painful.
Even in failure, this team is still aura farming. But then in lap 65, Lando Norris's engine blows up, granting Isaac Hadjar his...
And this was so painful for me. I was watching like a bunch of shorts of this, and my day was just destroyed. This was so bad. This was the worst race. Not ever, but I just hated this one.
First podium
and later
and a demotion threat to Red Bull. But as hype as this race was for everyone but Ferrari fans, I think what happened here all has to do with Toto Wolf. I wholeheartedly believe this man...
This smile. Ooh. Kinda, I have a plan to destroy everyone.
Has been scheming throughout 2025, but I just can't prove it. Here's some examples. Fernando holds up Mercedes in Monaco. His engine blows up. Kimi slams into Charles in Zandvoort to cause an Italian civil war, taking out Ferrari. Lando's engine bottles the one time he doesn't bottle, taking out McLaren. And Kimi Antonelli again, perfectly kissing Max Verstappen while rumors of him going to Mercedes were wild, leading to horny firing, taking out Red Bull. I hate to say this, but everyone's been playing chess while Toto's been playing checkers, and we didn't even notice until now. See, I know a lot about F1 team principles. I've done my research. Toto is a real-life supervillain, Fred Vasseur is a French teddy bear, and my most recent find is Lawrence Stroll and Flavio Briatore being in the Epstein list. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm saving this for another video, but also, why am I not surprised?
Is this serious? Is this serious? Oh no. No. I'm shocked, and I seriously do hope that you will make this video if you're telling the truth. What the F?
Those are the two names that pop up. I mean, F1 also seems like the perfect place for creepy elites to talk about children. You literally have old men watching young kids drive. Someone investigate that.
Oh, don't go there. Ooh. Chills. Don't like this. Don't like this. Seriously, don't like this. No.
Immediately. I'm bringing this shit up before it's too late. And Lawrence, stop scratching your balls. It's making me uncomfortable. But back to Ferrari.
Oh my god. Go to the bathroom. God damn it. What are you doing?
We all have two questions. First, is Lewis Sadmilton washed? Well, no clue just yet. I don't want to be one of those people who call drivers washed until they eventually win and change their minds, but if he is, I'll say this. Put Nico Rosberg in the other Ferrari car for 3 races and bam, you'll get fully bloodlusted Hamilton. So Ferrari, just bring in Rosberg and good luck to everybody else. And of course, the final question, why would anyone bother to stay in Ferrari? And well, the answer is quite simple. Ferrari fans, drivers, and staff all have the same mentality. It's only delusional until it works. And it does work sometimes, but it's a cycle that never ends. Also, I'm sure Charles knows he could have left Ferrari years ago and performed better.
He could?
At the same
Could he though? Did someone ask him to go? What?
time, what if Ferrari wins the moment he leaves? That is what is making him stay. It's the Ferrari leash. Ferrari drivers are enslaved by possibility. So in conclusion, the 5 stages of Ferrari grief ruins drivers. Riccardo Adami was hired for tax relief. Lewis Hamilton is fighting an uphill battle. Charles's makeup team needs to put more light in his eyes. And F1 is a hub for rich creeps to plan their next hangouts. And thanks again to War Thunder for sponsoring my art piece. Make sure to use the links in the description. It will give you all these, or else Lawrence or rocks instead. So go blow things up, or else Lawrence is gonna scratch your rocks instead.
No, I don't have rocks, so please don't touch me. Oh my god. What's wrong with you, Ferrari? Oh my god. Oh my god, but like how you can see the Hamilton is losing his spark. Almost for everything. Oh my god, this is just destroying everything. I can't. No. Just fire that guy and just, I don't know, hope for the best. No one will. Probably no one will. He has some friends. Some sus friends that likes do wrong stuff. Oh, that was a big accusation. So yeah, this is so bad and so sad and I can't. So yeah. Thank you for suggesting this video, and I hope that you did enjoy this video, and if you did, please consider to leave a like and subscribe, and I hope I'm gonna see you next time. Bye!